Hello, hi everyone. It's Johanne here, um, and yeah, I think it's episode 2 now of backyard gardening. Yeah, I know it's been a while. It's about 2 months now since I did the first episode. Um, and nonetheless, here we are, almost middle of May, and it's a lovely sunny day. And yeah, so let me just show you around. Um, yeah, episode 2, backyard gardening. So remember last time on the first episode, the grass, we didn't cut the grass as yet, but now we've cut the grass actually twice already, and it's about the third time. Well, today hopefully it's going to be the third time I'm cutting it. So the first go, I did one of those little streamer, and I cut it, but it wasn't very even. So I went out and I got me this Flymo Easy Glide um, grass cutter off Marketplace, and it was only 40 quid. The going price is about 120 quid, 130 quid brand new off Amazon. So we got it, for £40 off Facebook, and I thought it was a real bargain. I had actually asked the person, like, hey, is there anything wrong with it? What's the matter? Why is it so cheap? And it's just because he was getting a gas powered one. This one is electric. So he was just getting rid of this one. I actually prefer the electric ones, because the gas powered one tend to give off some fumes, which is not really good for the insects, and I like having insects around. Alright, yeah, so lesson number 1. You can always get good stuff at bargains of Facebook Marketplace, I'm sure eBay as well. Everything doesn't have to be brand new. Alright, so grass cutting, the first 2 times I've cut the grass, I think I left it a bit too long, and so I actually cut it last week, and I just thought, I'm going to cut it again this week, because it's already started growing. I can see some insects around as well. There's some bees, and yeah, so yeah, so here I've got some seedlings. I don't know what happened. I think I planted them out too early or too late, I don't know, but they're really struggling. Most of them have passed away, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know, it's probably seeds from last year as well, so maybe the seeds wasn't good, but yeah, such is life. We have some lovely daffodils as well. They're all gone away now, wilted. Until next spring, we'll see you around. Birds are, been fed quite well now. I see them like, a few times for the day. It's like they almost like live in this garden. They come, sometimes twice for the day. You have to, refill them with feed. I don't mind. They do make a bit of a ruckus, a bit of a mess, but I don't mind. I told myself, like, look, they're in the garden more often than I am, and the thing about it as well is that happiness trumps lots of things, and that's one of the things that happiness trumps. I like looking at them through the window. I like watching them being fed. So um, rather have them here than if they wasn't here or they wasn't feeding. I'll put food there and no birds show up. So I don't mind, but I think eventually I'll probably just relegate them to the back of the garden. Yes, I do have some lovely flowers, so they're not all gone away. Some bulbs. You know, um, these were the last ones, I think. I just saw a bee I was trying to capture, because most of them now they have done the flowering and have gone away. You know, until next spring. There's some lovely ones, yeah, as well. You know, I just seen the remains of it. But yeah, these ones only bloomed this week, so it's really nice and beautiful looking. Not much happening here. I think this is all bad territory. You know, can't really stop them from doing what they want to do here. So I think eventually I'll just relegate them to the back of the garden here. So here I've got a little bit of water feature. Meant to be a bird bath. You know, and I've got one of the little solar things, you know, well, what fountain thing going on there. I don't know if I don't think it's effective for either. Well, I have not seen the bird having a bath in there, so I can't comment on the effectiveness of that. But I know that I have seen them drinking water from there, and the thing, you know, it's a solar powered water fountain. You know, so what happens, you know, the water will be everywhere as well. You know, and so I tend to, if I find myself like filling it up with water, you know, at least twice for the day, because you know, it's solar powered. So if it gets that good, the water will be everywhere, and you know, on the outside and everything. In the back here, I've leveled it up quite a bit, and I've just planted some wow flowers. You know, the thing about it now, you just see like plants shooting up everywhere. You can't tell if it's weeds or if it's actual flowers. You just have to leave it, let it grow. You know, things as I say, what the weeds and the wheat grow together until the time of harvest. Yes, I can't really differentiate now what's a flower or what's a weed. Just have to leave it grow. And this bag, so I just have some extra soil that's removed from in the back here when I was leveling it out, because there was a bit of a hill, a bit of a slope, and yeah, so I'll just use it up at the front. What else have we got? Yes, so my parsley is like really giant now. I think they're about to probably flower and create seeds, you know, but I'll probably just like have to pull them out eventually sometimes, and you know, get some herbs in there. Yeah, well, if my herbs hatch one of my seedlings, then I would have to put them in, you know. But yeah, until um, yeah, just a ladybird. I got those little insects here. I love them. My garlic, you know, still there striving. I'm thinking I may need to get some more manure, you know, to fill it up to mold it. You know, it should be ready within like 6 weeks to 2 months time. It should be ready for harvesting. Here I've got some it meant to be some broad beans, but um, again I had, you know, have them inside, you know, hatch them inside, and you know, they grew very leggy, so just kind of stuck them here, but they're really struggling. And I've got this little kind of what's called this line that I run across there to kind of help them and support them. Yeah, so that's it. That's my beautiful garden. I've had 2 little barbecues now for the year. Just a little portable. Just have a little portable camping barbecue grill. So literally just put it on there, and yeah, sit here in my camping chair and enjoy my garden. Alright. Well, wow, this video is getting very long, you know, but let me just touch um, briefly. I have my compost here going as well. It's like, wow. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what to do with it at the moment, but it's composting, and I keep adding stuff to it as well. Yeah, so I also wanted to plan to show you guys, like, you know, me cranking up the grass cutter and giving it a go. But let's see, you know, if we'll have time on the video left. So remember the last time I showed you guys here, and it was like lots of rubble and wood. So what I've done, I've cut most of the wood. I've cut them up and so they could fit in the car, and I just took them to the skip. I made a couple trips. Took it to the tip. Sorry, I made a couple trips. There's a big pile of stones here. So actually I hired a skip. You can see the mark there where the skip was placed. You know, the guys were really good. They just lifted the skip over the wall, put it in there, loaded up. Yeah, and you know they took most of it. And there were a couple bags that couldn't fit in the skip, but you know I just put it in the car. I took it to the tip. I'm allowed to do like 5 bags of rubble a week in the tip. That's the near one. There's several around, you know, but I just go with the flow. And yeah, so now the front, I think we're ready to do some work here. Bit of digging, bit of leveling up, and you know, I'm not sure, maybe I'll get some grass or yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think the side we also need some digging, you know, but we'll just go with the flow. I think here definitely needs some digging. I mean, you know, when I started doing the front, you know, all the way up, like the way you see in the mark there, that was all covered. You didn't know there was a bit of wall there. I think, you know, like these walls have to be dug down to the same level. Yeah, but we'll see how it goes when we get there. Yeah, so the rubble is getting less on the side, and soon there'll be none left. I think the buds are coming fully full as usual. Let's say their happiness is a destination. It's not a destination. Happiness is not a destination. It is a way of life. And if I'm just going to add one thing, I'll say, you know, in life you have to make a conscious decision, a conscious choice to be happy. You have to make a conscious choice, you know, to be happy. You have to tell yourself, you know, I will be happy regardless of what happens. I'll be happy, because it's very easy to be miserable and down and everything else, you know. So just try and make a conscious decision to be happy in life, you know. Even the birds is making a ruckus, you know, and they're making it untidy, you know, but they bring me happiness, seeing them around, having them around. I love birds, you know, so that's my decision to be happy. You know, my hair might be nappy, but I'm happy. Yeah. Alright, so let's rub this boy up, find more easy glide. Let's just show you how it is. So if you notice the climber doesn't really get to the edges, so you know that's where the streamer comes in. You know, just take the streamer and then just do the edges. So just the streamer comes in nice and handy there. You can just do so that's the way we do it. So actually, I was just showing you because usually I'll just do all of it with the easy glide, and then I'll come back at the end and just do the edges with the streamer. But alright, so I think that's all for today. I scattered my grass. It's the first time cutting my grass, and it does look lovely, and we'll see. I think I was watching a few videos, well, I think it was an article I was reading online and the person that had the most beautiful lawn in the United Kingdom in England. I think he cut his grass 3 times for the week, twice a day. So I do want my lawn to look nice and beautiful and always green. So I think regular cutting might beat. So we'll see. Until the next episode. You know, back at gardening. See you soon. Enjoy life and remember to make a conscious effort to be happy. Choose happiness.